All right, Angel. Thank you very much for stopping by my studio here today. I appreciate you accepting my invitation to come and speak to us this evening. My name is Salom Wachugun, of course, and I invited you here because I know you are an IT leaning person. You practice what is called or known as Scrum, and indeed you are a Scrum Master. And because lately I have seen members in the community trying to encourage others to become Scrum Masters with the promise that one does not need an IT background, and there is money to make. Actually, that there's a lot of need for Scrum Masters. So I remembered I know somebody who does Scrum, so that's why I asked you to come and speak to the community. So thank you. First of all, the community is going to want to know who you are. Who is Angel? How can you help us know who Angel is?
Oh, okay. Thank you for inviting me, Robert. I'm happy to be here. My name is Angel Nabatyanga. I'm currently residing in Kansas. This is where I'm currently at. I went to school at the University of Central Missouri. I majored in actuarial science and statistics, but then I didn't become an actuary. I then transitioned into IT, and that's where I currently am. I'm currently working as a Scrum Master for one of the big corporations, telecommunication companies here in America. I'm a Scrum Master, and I've been a Scrum Master for the last 2 years. So I'm happy to answer any questions that you have with regards to Scrum.
Right there. So, what is a Scrum Master? What is this about? Kinyonnyole mu bigambo oba osobola ne mu lulimi Oluganda oba osobola. Kiki kino kitegeeza ki omuntu wa Scrum Master akola ki?
Scrum Master akola ki? So Scrum Master is a servant leader, number one. Scrum Master, you are a leader who are serving like different companies. It's somebody or serving different companies. Let me explain it in English.
So servant leader kugamba bubeera bukulembeze
yeah,
kye
you are
kibategeeza nti twetaaga kubeera teki nga nze nti okay genda maaso.
So yeah, being a Scrum Master, you'll be serving different people who are developing different products. Sometimes you can be serving software developers. Sometimes you can just be serving any company that uses the agile values and principles in their production. So as Scrum Master, you are there to help out with the team, helping them understand the Scrum framework with regards to how Scrum works. You are there to help them in case they are blocked. You're the one who comes in and helps them. You're supposed to create trust among the members. Try to make sure that everyone trusts you, you trust their processes. So you are there to go to a person whenever they need help. So basically, in general, as Scrum Master, you are there, you are a go-to person. Whenever someone needs help, you're the person they come to, and then you go ahead and deliver the news to whichever person that they were scared or intimidated to reach out to.
Okay. So, framework. Bigambo bibiri awo njagala if we can break it down.
Okay.
Agile framework. So any way you can put some detail on that?
Okay. Like this is going to be kind of tricky, right? Because like twin agile, twin and waterfall. Those are the ways that software is developed here. But there is agile and there is waterfall. So in agile, that's where there is continuous delivery and continuous integration of products. There is fast delivery to the market. For example, in agile, that's the one we use right now. Whenever something is built, there is fast delivery to the market. Ekintu tukikola tukizimba kati changu ogenda mangu ku market, as compared to waterfall, where when something was developed, it's taking like a very long time to get to the market. So that's where agile came in. Okuyamba, like to be getting like constant feedback from our clients, from our customers. Then we incorporate whatever the customers want, and then we ship the product quickly to the market, like in a very, very short iteration. So that's where agile comes in. Agile is more with delivering products in a very short iteration.
Okay.
And
So,
agile is like an umbrella where Scrum is under.
okay. So the other
Yeah.
one was waterfall nti waliwo MTN eyagala kuzimba app software, right? Ne
Uh-huh.
bajja ne batuukirira kampuni kwewandiika internally baba balina abawandiisi ba software ono gwe boyita developer oba bagenze ne basourcing mu kampuni endala specializing mu ekyo naye nga bwe bajja be bakasitoma ne bajja twagala kino kati enkola eyasooka yali eki nti mutandikira waggulu ekintu ne mukikola ne mukijja nga kikkirira nga bazimba paka lwe mutuuka ku kasitoma nga temukitemyetemyemu. Is that what it is?
Kati the old way bajanga kati bagamba MTN bajanga balina application gye baagala okukola ku MTN naye ate kyabatwaliranga like omwaka mulamba okudevelopinga that application okuva from the designing ne ba-analyzinga then ne ba-designinga then they write the code, you know, then they after writing the code they test it, then they push it out, they test it, then they push it into production at like a very, very long time. That was the old way. But in this new way, but kati ebintu babikola were like in a very, very short iteration in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks to developing ekintu nga kitono, ne tukiteeka on the market like very, very quickly to see if it's going to be like something good. Then tufuna feedback from the customers. Ne batubuulira nti kino tukyagala, kino tetukyagala. Then oba tebakyagala, we use that feedback to come back in and to call some like adjustments to whatever product we have. Then we do it again. And then we keep on building and building and building back away to now the whole thing as a whole at the end. So basically agile, we're just building incrementally until we make the whole pie of what we want, what the clients want.
Got it.
Yeah.
So ekintu kino kyetaaga omuntu okusoma n'amanya ki?
Okay, what do you mean kyetaaga omuntu okusoma?
Right, training, does one need to be trained like in managerial science, or what does one need to learn in order to become a Scrum Master?
Okay, to become a Scrum Master, anyone can become a Scrum Master.
Anyone, literally?
Yes, anyone can become a Scrum Master. You know, because Scrum Master, it's more of it's a people job, right? If you love helping people, you're a people person. You love going and talking to people. You are very patient because this is a job where you're going to be dealing with like so many different people with different backgrounds. So you have to be very patient and calm because sometimes they'll just bite you and then you'll have to be able to come back to your normal senses. And then you have to be curious, you know, because like when someone comes and tells you something, you don't just believe, you have to be very curious and try to understand whatever they are telling you so that you can help them. So when I say that anyone can become a Scrum Master, so long as you have those features, like as in those capabilities of loving to help other people, you love learning, you're very patient, you're a people person, you can speak English at that, you can become a Scrum Master.
So
there is no
people skills?
Yeah, people skills,
then
patience, curiosity, and love for helping other people. You can become a Scrum Master.
So tubuuliremu olunaku bwe lukya bukedde, muntu agenza kukola Scrum Master otandika ki? What does a day in a Scrum Master's world entail?
Okay, the day of a Scrum Master is varying each day. Because like since right now we're just like pinpointing just a few points to just understanding how the whole framework is.
Right.
In the different ceremonies, the Tukola ceremonies. I told him IT, so it's almost together. We have the sprint planning meeting, so can it as a team to planning you to get the Kola during the next 2 weeks. Then to in a meeting in the retrospectives, daily stand-ups, we're to meeting every morning to discuss how our progress is towards the sprint.
Okay.
But my day is gonna be different on each day. If it's the first day of the sprint, I tend to be more busy. That is some other days I end up with a very, very relaxed. I'm only going to have a meeting for 15 minutes and I'm done for the whole day. And then another day, I'm going to have meetings the whole day, right? So it's like, it's very, very, it varies with each day. Toyinza kusuubira nti this day gonna kubeera like this, the other one gonna kubeera like that. So it all differs.
The gist of it is that you are a manager, you're managing abantu a team eri mu kuwandiika software nga gwoliwo nga
middleman
wakati waabwe na nani?
Ndiwo nga middleman wakati waba software developers ne bano ba clients baffe abaagala those applications to be built.
Oh, so you talk to the clients directly, no manya bikiri
yes, so
aba developer.
Yes, so between a product owner. At product owner, you're going to have a client sometimes, and sometimes going to some of those meetings, and then they listening on. So we are like the middleman. Product owner sometimes you're going to have a client, Niger, now to bully and talk about clients, but sometimes the developers will be intimidated to reach out to the product owner. I know that information. So Bajawange, oh Angel, I need help with getting this, and this. Then the name Tumblr, and then I meet up with the product owner or the client's name of okay, we need this and this. Or another team, in case you're waiting for the design or we need some test data, So instead of them, my software developers are reaching out to those people specific themselves, and they just come to talk to me, and then I go do it for them, maybe related. Yeah, so basically you are just like a middleman. You're just trying to intertwine between the software developers and the other side, the other teams and the clients and the product owner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, webale nnyo okutunnyonnyola kuba kati ntange kijja kuyambako omuntu agezaako okusalawo ave ku byakola oba agatteko ku kyakola agatteko kino kubanga kirabika abakimarketing batugamba nti it's free money. Sente za bwereere. Is that true? Mulimu any challenges?
Yeah, like anything in this world, like as in there is so many people who are training right now, right? And I would advise everyone, like, if you want money, there is money in Scrum. I won't lie to you. Okay. There is money. This is a 6-figure job. You're not going to get anything less than 6 figures. There is money. But you have to be willing to invest in yourself. You have to put in some money. You have to put in some money. You have to buy books. You have to find a coach, someone to train you and show you what it's like to be out there in the real world. And there is YouTube. YouTube is now like a gazillion videos with regards to Scrum, right? There is a Udemy. There is these courses for $9.99. So you have to like be able to invest, put in some money. And at the end of the day, the money you put in is going to come back to you within one first paycheck. So people are going to be intimidated, like, oh my God, that's how I sent a ninja or what? But if you think about it, at the end of the day, this money is going to come back to you. And you're investing in yourself. You're investing for your future. And you are guaranteed that you're going to be able to get out there and get a job because the market is ripe. They need Scrum Masters like yesterday. So why not just take that chance, pay some money to someone who is going to be coaching you, put in the time, because some other people are joining this thing. You must be like, it's just going to be magic. You just get in, you have a coach train you, all that, and you expect you're going to get a job like tomorrow. No. You have to also learn, you have to be willing to read, understand what the software development life cycle works, right? Put in some time, read, ask questions. I join the different communities. Communities nyingi is a Scrum video, right?
Okay.
Well, your WhatsApp groups in Gachikomi. Just join those communities, make connections with people. But you get out normal to be like, hey, company yange, like some openings. You wanna apply? Boom. You just put in your application. Kumanga yakuweze, you're like, because I worked with you, this person is great. You get yourself a 6-figure job just like that, just simply because you knew somebody, right? So these connections, just make all the connections. Go for all these community gatherings. Ask questions because people are always willing to help, you know? So it all depends on you to put in the work, and then you'll be able to achieve whatever you want.
Okay. Time setting expectation omuntu bw'asalawo kati nti kangende nfuna ekitabo kanfuna nankokinga nsome yewe ebbanga ki and how okufuna omulimu interview zitambula zitya, how difficult or easy is it to pass that interview?
Okay, it depends on how aggressive you are and how bad you want it.
Okay.
How bad you want it. Because if you are really, really aggressive and you want this thing, you can get this job in 1 month. In one single month. Yes. If you're aggressive and you decide to put in the time, you can go out there in 1 month and you are ready for the market. In 1 month.
Wow. Exciting.
Yes. But that's if you are willing to put in the time, right? Go on YouTube and watch all those videos. Find someone to coach you. There is so many people doing training right now. Find someone to coach you. Join the different communities. Ask questions because people are willing to give you the answers, right? Within 1 month, 2 months, I'm very sure you can be able to get a job if you invest in it and give it time. Maybe if you don't, it can even take you a full year. I've seen people who have been on the market for more than 1 year, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it all depends on the energy you put in. If you really want it and you want to go for it and you want this money, you will do it. You'll put in the time and you'll get the job like yesterday. But if you don't want the money and you are just being skeptical, not giving it time, not trading, you are going to be on the market for a full year and you will start getting frustrated. And at the end of the day, you will just jump out.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you commit, you can be able to get it.
Do you know anybody who does teach or coach people?
Yes, like as in there is a Uganda community. I will join the group in the Bay Area. There's a Uganda community, but I'm still it's a coaching training thing that Bijuakola.
Right, I'm aware of that one. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm so training people so people can be able to sign up and join them.
Nice.
But and then like there is so many trainers out there, like as in coaches, you just have to be able to look and ask questions, meet different people. Then at the end of the day, this is a very good profession. That's all I can say. If you're really committed, the fruits are ripe, you know. You are rest assured you're going to get good money and it's a chill job. You work from home.
Most of the time.
You work from home most of the time. That means you can be able to move on with your life. If you have children, you can be able to take care of your family, you know, wake up, take care of your kids, send them to school, and then move on with your life. Some days on Fridays, I don't even work on Fridays, you see? But you know, so if someone really wants to change your life, it's a life-changing career and you don't need to have like a technical background. Anybody can be able to do it so long as you're willing to invest in yourself, you're willing to read, you're willing to learn, you're willing to ask any questions. Anybody can be able to take up this job and enjoy the money. Just like West Africans right now, when you go to a corporation or Tandikano Kola, like then you join the African groups. Ogendoksanganga, like 90%, they're all from Cameroon. And I'm like, is this thing only for Cameroonians? You know? It's like the Cameroonians have invaded the market like crazy. So you just have to like really go in because it is a very good profession and it's a life changer. Just have to invest your money, invest your time, and you'll be able to get in.
Great. Yeah, though it's good to hear from somebody who is actually doing this in the real world, as the community, those who are trying to bring this to the community's attention, and as the community ponders and people out there are trying to decide what is it, what is that they're talking about, what is Scrum. So it does help to hear from a real person, a Ugandan community member who practices this and earns a living from it. Webali nnyo olire ddala okukkiriza invitation eno okujja n'otunnyonnyola mu bufunze. We'll have to make another opportunity to come back and maybe have the community also alerted. Maybe they could have some questions directly to you. But at least this is good. Thank you very much, and I appreciate you for doing this for us.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad to be here.